Hello everybody, welcome home and welcome back to Super Hydlide for the Sega Genesis. So, since the last episode, did a whole bunch of grinding, and I'm going to cover everything with you first before we get started. And we have a couple errands to run, and then we'll progress the plot. So, did a whole bunch of grinding in the Sunken Palace, as I had showed you before. Didn't do anything else besides grinding there. And I'll give you a few tips on how to fight monsters in there. And so we've gained 5 levels, 5 days have passed in the in-game. And you'll notice one thing for sure, visually you'll notice, is that our life bar is a different color. That is by design, so as soon as the life bar fills in its green form, it just shortens to in a different color, so basically it just goes down slower. You can see that our hit points are considerably higher than they were before. We're now level 14. And we've still got our moral fiber is at its peak, and we're doing pretty well stats-wise, I gotta say. Magic's still a little low, but we are the warrior, so that is to be expected. I think that's about it. So we have a couple errands we want to run first. First of which is over here. This one is not necessary at all, but I just wanted to do it. Have I got any new items? I don't think so. I think we're pretty spot on. Magic mail, shield. Yep, we're good. How much money do we have? A whole bunch. So we're gonna hit the general store in the City of the Woods. Come on, sir. So we're gonna sell. Well, so first we're gonna sell our regular helmet. Get 270. There's a tiny bit of armor class. We're gonna buy the Japanese one. We do not need to do this, but we have space. In our inventory, weight-wise, it gives us a little bit extra, and I just wanted to get it. I said we'd get it on the first episode, and I changed my mind, so I wanted to have it. Let's check our ration levels as well. Got 3 of them, so we're set there. Weight-wise, we got 7,500 or so. So we'll use the Japanese helmet, and yeah, it's considerably better. Helmets aren't a huge part of your armor class, but it's better. Okay, there was one more thing we need to get, which was very important. I gave serious consideration of getting this off screen and using it because it helps me grind for levels a lot. And I think you also get one naturally in a treasure chest later on, but it's really good to have for the upcoming dungeons. So you want to buy the Stone of the Warrior. So it's expensive. We got the nice guy discount. Doesn't weigh a whole lot comparatively to other things, and it gives you extra attack power. But the key that it does, first we're going to throw it on, Stone Warrior. So it gives us more attack power, which is great. But one of the main things that it does is it allows your sword to have rapid fire. I can hold down the button to attack now, which is huge. So I'm gonna. So I think that's all I needed to do. New helmet. Yep, we're good. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you. We're gonna now actually complete the Sunken Temple here. I do love the music in this game. It's quite good. Okay, so we're gonna head into here. There are 2 key items we need to get in here. Okay, so here we are back in the Sunken Palace. We got lots of food. We're good to go. So these standing dudes are a pain, but because they're stationary, they can be avoided. These Robo Warriors, though, are very dangerous. So you can see I'm holding the button down now, which really, it not only does it make it easier on your hands, but it kills things way faster. Grinding without the Stone of the Warrior is... it's a grind. It's an absolute grind. So this is way easier. Okay. The Survival Warriors, the tip I'm going to give you is, should you ever pick this game up, and I recommend that you do. If you're a fan of Genesis games and kind of old school action RPGs, I think you should give this game a shot. I think you should. The Robo Warriors, they are fast, they are deadly, and they are plentiful. So do not mess with them. You can just see I just got smashed by one. The key I'll give you is that they are quick and they can turn, but they cannot turn 180 degrees. If they're coming in one direction, they will not turn, like do a quick turnaround. They will turn 90 degrees almost at no notice, but if you get behind them, Seriously, I'm just getting worked over. If you get behind them, they cannot attack you without notice. If you get beside them, they can. They could turn right towards you and smack you in your susceptible little face. Even though we're wearing a nice new helmet. Okay, kind of want to go back and rest, but we'll do a cure and we'll carry on. All right. So this is the Sunken Temple. So there's a little bit to explore. Not a whole lot, though. We don't need anything to the right. I'd like to show it to you, but we don't need anything. And those guys are... Yes, there's just... we want to head to the right, but we need to go up and around. So we're going to avoid those auto battlers, I think they're called, or something. So yeah, you want to stay out of the way of Robo Warriors. Everything still has a blind spot in here, so you can find that that one sweet spot. Even the Robo Warriors, but because they're quick... Once you find the spot, you need to be quick, which is where the sword of the Stone of the Warrior comes in great handy. All right, we're gonna open with magic. We got the sun oil, so we'll use it. We'll use that. I'll show you what that's all about. It will save you from the heat. It's a joke. So I don't think you can even sell it, if I recall correctly. So you just throw it away. So yeah, the Stone of the Warrior. Not only is it really handy for, you know, actually playing with the controller and stuff, but it does a whole lot of damage. It makes your attack go so much faster, which translates to so much more damage, and therefore saves you a whole bunch of health. Don't stand where I just stood there at all. So yeah, we're getting a little rocked here, so I'm gonna use our last little medicine, which didn't do much. We may not be able to even, because yeah, this game and this place is tough. We may not even be. We may have to retreat and go rest. And I'm gonna try and get into here. So sweet spot. I don't remember what this is. No traps. Okay, that actually might come in handy. The rate we're going. This is and plus the Robo Warriors are tough, but this is a great place to grind. You get. I mean, we've been here for a couple minutes, not even. And we've already gotten over 3,000 experience points. So. This is a great place to grind. My curiosity is getting the best of me. I want to see what... Oh, this is just the dead end at the very first screen we saw, isn't it? Sure is. Okay, so nothing there, obviously. So a little pod with the arrow on it is where we want to go. I'll go right in here. Takes us to the second floor. Enemies get a little bit harder here. The Robo Warriors become whatever those things are called now. Defensors. They do not... We almost died. They do not mess around at all. So, you've been fairly warned. We had lunch, which is great. I need you to turn. Just don't take Defensor's head on. It's just... See, okay, you know what? He just turned... Yeah, we're leaving. It can't... Oh, no. Can we even leave anymore? We can't leave anymore. Okay, he just turned 180 degrees, which was not good. So not good because it's hard to kill them, and it proved me wrong, which I also don't like. So I'm actually going to throw on the fast speed. And actually, you know what? I'm just going to actually quickly pause it up here, and we're going to... So I showed you... I can't even kill him, can I? We can't even get by him. All right. So now we need to go 2 screens away. Picked up a bronze shield. 2 screens away to reset him. I think that should work. I hope that should work. Okay, good. So yeah, if that ever happens to you, you can just reset the screen by going 2 screens away. Okay, I'm gonna quickly pause up and I'm gonna go back home, rest, probably buy some more medicine, and we'll be back. And I will then I will show you the water temple. So stick with me. I haven't finished, but I just realized I said the water temple. I meant Sunken Temple, so caught myself there. I didn't want to forget. Okay, right back. Okay, we are back. So as I mentioned, I think in the first episode, as a kid, I played as the monk more than almost exclusively, actually, because of the spell he and the priest can get that illuminates the entire screen, which, as we saw in the subterranean cave, can be a big deal. So I'm not used to playing with the warrior. The warrior gets a very small magic point pool, but also gets a bigger carrying capacity. So I actually went, during the break there, went to the Heavenly City and I got a whole bunch of bundles of herbs. And by a whole bunch, I mean like 9 of them. Yeah. So, and we have the cure spell, which we need to be using, which actually we're going to use right now. So that's the smarter way to do things. I also bought a little bit of expensive medicine, just in case. Oof. That's going to suck. A whole bunch, man. This game's not forgiving. It's not easy. So yeah, so it looks like defensors in the second floor proved my whole robo-warrior theory wrong. Listen here, you. You're already annoying me. Now, the bundle of herbs guy is, or bundle of herbs are free from the herb dude in the Heavenly City Castle, so, and plus money is not really a concern. So we can use those at will, and I'm probably going to use some right now, actually. And looks like 4 of them will refill my magic. Yeah, so defensors can turn attack you in an instant. So basically your best bet is to really just avoid them as best you can, which is not always possible, unfortunately. Yeah, so he attacked me from the side. Go away. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, we don't need to go over here, but we'll take care of these guys because they seem to be easier than defensors are. When there's room, these auto attackers are much easier to navigate. When you're in cramped hallways, they're really a pain. Seriously, dude. Okay, so down here, there's actually... Can I show it here, or did I already mess it up? Nope, I can show it here. There's a bunch of electric beams there. The power is on. We need to turn the power off. And suddenly I've forgotten how to do that. Not forgotten, I can't remember exactly if it's down here or not. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna do a quick save state, because I think it's over here. But I wasn't... So, as we've seen before, there's a number of weird traps in this game where you can get stuck. A source of the laser barrier, laser spelled with a Z, has been located. I didn't finish reading it, so hopefully you did. Power's off now. Lasers are off. Seriously, these guys are brutal. I forgot how brutal they were. Dude! Oh, well, I'll cast Illusion by accident. So, Illusion is actually where can actually kind of save your butt here a little bit. They can turn those guys around. Go away. So there is an important item to the left, I believe, and we want to go through those laser barriers, but we have to go all the way around, and we kind of have to... I'm going to do it afterwards. I want to come here first. Okay, we got a whole barrel of new enemies, which give you 1,000 gold apiece. So beacons are the same size as the auto attackers and attack just as fast if you're up close to them, and are dangerous. Do not trifle with them. And then those little blobs were there too. Don't try going that way. So you get up close to them, they can shoot all the way across the screen too. That we need. Well, let's check it out first. Let's do this long play style. Nothing in there, but there is something inside. But we need to do something first for it in order for it to appear. What it kind of comes down to. So we need to go all the way around. I'm now suddenly very glad that we have enough food, and that's just a really bad place to be. I'm going to use some expensive medicine. Man, this place is... Oh, we ate lunch, so that's good. This place is just diabolical. Ah! Just run. It's been at least a couple of weeks since I did my test playthrough of this game, so I don't remember where exactly all the traps are and stuff. You need to stop being in my way. And if you're gonna be in my way, at least let me get in your blind spot. Ugh. These blobs don't move fast and don't attack much, but if you dawdle around them, they will. I'm gonna let this dude give me access to his blind spot, just like that. Just gonna run past that one. Eep. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, so I think there's a little paralyzation trap just below me right there. I'm actually gonna cast illusion here. I don't like this guy staring at me like that. I think I grossly underrated that spell, especially in tight quarters. Ah! I'm gonna cast it again. It only costs like 1 magic point, so it's, well, you can't do it infinitely. It's very helpful. Okay, so we're gonna go up into this thing, and as soon as we do, a door is going to close behind us, essentially trapping us in there, but we're not actually trapped. We just need to accomplish something first. Stop shooting your things at me. So we need to go over here, and there's a little noise, and we're gonna check it out. The computer memory bank. The computer's operational. The paradise we have come know as our home is being threatened by a dark and evil force. To find a new home, we have decided to leave this world behind and venture into space. To reach space, we must excavate the very ground of Fairyland. That's what this world's called, Fairyland. If we excavate the ground with our spaceship, large columns of fire shall shoot towards the sky, which is exactly what happened. We shall submerge our palace deep beneath the lake, which is what we're in. We have made our final preparations. This shall be the last time I lay my eyes on this Fairyland. Then there's more. Final entry. Our spaceship has become disabled due to an explosion of the energy propulsion unit. We have become stranded in space without any means of mobility. If anybody receives this transmission, please, please help us. There must be a large crack in the earth where we have traveled. A space compass can direct you to our ship. You will need a space suite to survive in space. There is one somewhere in this palace. Hurry, we have very little time. We are beginning to turn into the very monsters we have escaped from. Okay, so we have a new mission. Let's avoid those dudes. Come on. We can just attack them through the wall, I guess. This is supposed to take us somewhere, but I don't remember how to actually activate it. How many of these do I have left? Last one. I am going to make a very poor oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm going to make a poor decision. I'm going to leave. And then I'm going to actually come back and then show you what we collect here from here before the episode ends. So I'll be right back. Stick with me. Okay, we are back. We are at the entrance to the second floor. We had a quick little nap. And we're going to head up here. No, we're not. So because the power is off, we can now take the shortcut here. Away from the defensors, who are a real giant pain in the butt. And we can now kill this guy with impunity. Oh no, we can't. I thought his shots were gonna hit into the wall. They most definitely did not. Whoopsie poopsie. Okay, so it did tell us that there was seriously, dude. There's a space compass somewhere in this place. Oh boy. Oh man. So what? I tried, what? It wasn't booby trap oh, it must have become booby trapped. All right, because it wasn't before. Now we got a space compass, so that's what was actually in here. So yeah, we've taken a very strong shift from sword and sorcery, medieval RPG to space RPG hybrid, basically. Oh, for God's sakes. Knock it off, everybody. Okay, so now we need to head up here. Oh God, really? Wow. Like, this game is just brutal sometimes. I went and visited our friend Herb again. Like, sometimes you're just kind of, I mean, I should have used illusion because I'm just really smart like that. So we're gonna head over here. Don't go here unless the power's off. And then we have a little station over here. On the ground is a spacesuit. Pick it up for now. So the spacesuit is your new armor. It weighs 10,000 units. But luckily enough, it is very much decent armor. So we're carrying way too much. I'm not even sure if we drop the magical mail will be enough. But what we can do is we have time and we have magic. So we have everything we need out of this place. We got the compass and the spacesuit, which is what we need the most. We can change the speed. So we're basically crawling our way across town. Out of the way, everybody. I got business to attend to. Head to the general store, and we can actually just sell our magical mail. Well, actually, first what I'll do is I'll show you the difference in armor. So we throw on the spacesuit. It's tiny bit worse. Tiny bit. But it is necessary, and at this point, we won't need the magical mail anymore. We get 13 grand for it. So if you have the time and the patience to move yourself to City of the Woods or Heavenly City and wander around overweighted, then it's worth selling it. How much are we overweight? Not much. I have way too many bundles of herbs. Well, I shouldn't say too many, but I've got lots of bundles of herbs. We can't even use the shield while we have the suit on, so we might as well sell it. And we're going to get a better one pretty quick, I do believe. So we'll sell that. Now we can move. Hooah! But we'll go have a little rest in the inn, and it's a perfect opportunity to call it an episode. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. And as always, be kind, be strong, and be awesome. Take care of yourself out there.